another way of, okay, we live and direct, right? Again, the topic of tonight's class: turn on your light, right? Another way of saying that will be what? Lead by example, right? Turn your light on, lead by example. That's the basic. That's the theme of tonight's class, man. So we're gonna start out in the book of Matthew. What's that? Matthew chapter 5. Yes. We're gonna start out in Matthew chapter 5.
Matthew chapter 5. What do we want to?
We could start at verse 11. Matthew 5, verse 11.
All right, Matthew 5 and 11. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you,
right,
and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake.
Right, and who's speaking right here? Messiah. Right, the Messiah, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. We know him to be Yahweh Shai in the Hebrew, right? Right, the Son of the Most High. Blessed are ye. You talking about who? The children of Israel, right? When the Messiah was on this earth, he only dwelled in Judea. Did he travel to Europe? Did he travel? No. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you. When that's talking about not men and women, brothers and sisters, either other nations, revile you mean so that another word would be like get under your skin, bother you, right? Lie on you. That come in different levels, different ways of get revile you and persecute you. That, again, that's lying on you, right? Or let's say you like again, what happens? What's up with us versus other nations? Other nations might get probation. You looking at 20, 30 years, right? And shall say all manner of evil against you for my name's sake. See, that's falsely for my sake. That's the most important part, for my sake. So what that's doing, that means you're what? You're standing up for the Most High, right? And shall say all manner of evil against you. All manner of evil against you, right? So, and what is that going into? Saying all manner of evil against you. That means by any means necessary. People just like say another word like assassinate your character. Right? That's another way of going into that. So then you get more of an understanding. And falsely, I mean lying on you again. Not true. We know the Messiah said, you shall know the truth and the truth will make you free, right? That's why he's saying here, for my sake. Right? For my sake. So by what? Telling the truth, you're gonna be what? Hated for it, persecuted for it. Right? People are gonna revile against you. But we gotta remember, what's the theme? What's the temperature of this time of year, the so-called what? Holiday season.
Tis the season.
Tis the season to be jolly, right? But we know it's folly. It's not jolly, it's folly.
That's what they say. Folly la la la, folly la, folly lolly la. You know what I'm saying? Their brains is folly lolly. It's nonsense, man.
Full of nonsense, man. Full of nonsense, because we know it's not of the Most High. But let's get some more understanding. Go ahead, read verse 12.
Verse 12, rejoice and be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven.
See, that's what we're supposed to be glad for. That's why what? That's why the Most High gave us what? He gave us holy days. Now, he gave us times. Right? He gave us new moon. He gave us Sabbaths. He gave us the ones that we read in Leviticus chapter 23, man. All right? So that's what we're supposed to rejoice and be exceeding glad. Why? Because we got a point in time. We set apart, man. Right? Go ahead, read on. For great is what?
For great is your reward in heaven.
See, that's what we got to understand, because we know what heaven is. Heaven is rulership on the earth. Ain't no going nowhere. There's no invisible flying nowhere. We understand the truth now. Just like hell. Hell is just a condition. So what people are in hell right now? The children of Israel, God's chosen people. And other nations are in heaven. The Chinese man, he in heaven. The Arab man's in heaven. The Africans are in heaven. The Europeans are in heaven. Blacks and Hispanics not in heaven. But see, we got a little, they give us some crumbs, right? A little piece of the pie, so you think you're free. You see? Like, let's say for like our brothers that like locally right here play for the Tampa Bay Bucks. I'm sure think they're free. They feel like they achieved the American dream. So it puts a spirit on you. A deceiving spirit on you. I'm sure some of the brothers, good brothers, a lot of people were just lost. That's why he said the lost sheep of the house of Israel. So that's why the name topic is like turn on your light. We gotta let our light shine. And there's ways we're gonna go through the scriptures, get understanding. So for great is your reward in heaven, right? The reward of who? The children of Israel that come back to these laws that's coming. That's your reward. So like the reward is getting paid, right? Brothers and sisters, can we agree? Are you gonna get paid if you don't go to work? Right? So that's your reward though, right? You get paid. So if you don't go to work, you gonna get anything?
Nope.
Right. So that means you had to what? Earn. So I said great is your reward in him. We're gonna say you gotta do something, right? That means you gotta be doing, not just knowing.
That's what a reward is.
Right. See, not just knowing, okay, I'm an Israelite. Right.
A reward is not a present. A present is something that you don't have to labor for. You get that, you know what I'm saying, during these pagan holiday, Christmas, right? A present, or, you know what I'm saying, something you don't have to labor for. A reward, like the brother saying, you labor for. Right. You have to earn that, man. So that is beautiful. That's beautiful there, bro.
You gotta earn it.
That's beautiful, man.
Right. And like I said, the only way to earn it is not by knowing. Not by knowing. Right? You give an example. If you know that your gas light is on, what are you gonna do? What are you just gonna keep driving? That's what basically a lot of people know when they talking about they know. That's what I'm just saying, for real. That's what our people, that's what we're doing when we talking about we know. I know my gas light on. We on I-75 North. No. Alright? Just to put in, we got to think about these things. Rejoice and be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven. Read on.
For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you.
See, so the prophets that are, like we're reading about Matthew. And you got Mark, Luke, John, all these prophets, they went through the same thing. Prophesying what? The words of the Most High, the truth. Persecuted for it. So we're going to understand that. We're going to be tried. You don't think I had maybe a cousin relative hit me up? Yeah, I'll give you all a little spill. Go ahead, verse 13.
Verse 13, ye are the salt of the earth.
That's what we got to understand. We're the salt of the earth. Like the cream of the crop, the children of Israel. Go ahead.
But if that salt have lost its savor, wherewith shall it be salted?
See, but if the salt lost its savor, wherewithal shall it be salted? So now, see, now you're not part of your heritage. Now you're not doing what the Heavenly Father. But if the salt have lost its savor, where is it will be salted? So if you lost your savor, meaning what? If you're the salt of the earth, God's chosen people, what He gave you? Lost statutes and commandments, right? But if you lost the savor, meaning you're not doing that no more. No. So now what are you doing? Now you're calling yourself a different name. Of course, we're speaking a different language because we're conquered by the other nations, right? And you're keeping their holidays, right? So now what you're doing, you're keeping this kingdom going. Now people don't realize that. You're keeping America's foot on your neck by celebrating their times. Most High gave us appointed times. See? That's what we're talking about. The salt lost his savor. We didn't gave our power over to the nations. We still talking about, think about it. We're still talking about no justice, no peace, hands up, don't shoot, and then happy Thanksgiving.
Wow.
You can't do that. That don't make no sense.
Right. The same people that's oppressing you, happy Thanksgiving, right along with them that gave you Thanksgiving. That's just.
All right, go ahead. It is what?
But if the salt has lost its savor, wherewith shall it be salted?
Wherewith shall it be salted? Go ahead.
It is thenceforth good for nothing.
See that? And we're good for nothing. Read on.
But to be cast out.
But to be what?
To be cast out and trodden under the foot of men.
See, we trodden under the foot of men. They laughing at us, man. Black Friday. I bet you want a whole bunch of so-called Chinese Arabs out there shopping.
Right.
It was only us, man. We ain't got nothing. We going Black Friday, and a lot of us still don't know how we're gonna pay our rent in December. Right? And to be trodden under foot of men.
That's true, bro.
And the history is right in your face.
That's true,
it's right
bro.
in your face.
That's true, bro. It's sad, man.
The trodden foot under men. If they look at the news, look how they're treating us. They're still calling us these same names. Right? Go ahead. This is the point. Go ahead, verse 14.
Verse 14, ye are the light of the world.
You see that? It's the Messiah speaking. Not only did he say verse 13, ye are the salt of the earth. He said also in 14, what?
You are the light of the world.
That's why I named this class is Turn On Your Light. What is a light? Like we turn the light off, it'll be dark in here, right? So you got to turn our light on. What's your light? Hold it. Let's go to Proverbs 6. What's the light? Let's get it. Proverbs verse 6. Turn on your light. We gotta turn our light on, man. We understand. I got relatives, man. My cousin called me. Oh yeah, cause the what? European? No, we don't do European no more, cuz. We found our history now. My mom telling me about our history. We can't keep. That's part of letting your light shine, letting them know. Let's
you gotta
go.
stand up, man.
You
got to, man. You gotta stand up for the Most High, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? For real, man. You gotta say something, man. You can't just go along and get along, go with the flow.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like my brother, you know what I'm saying? When my brother was in the military, if he did come by to see me or something, and I haven't seen him in years, like, cause sometimes he was overseas in Japan, then they'll come over to San Diego, then they'll come over here. You know what I mean? But like 5-7 years before I seen my brother. When he get done, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the truth. No, I have to let him know straight up, man. And then he come back, no, it's still the same, man. It's nothing changed, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna go celebrate, you know what I'm saying, birthday or whatever holiday came up or something. Nah, man.
Proverbs.
Go along to get along. Proverbs what?
Get along. Yeah, we're gonna bring these scriptures out.
6 in Proverbs 6:23.
6.
That's what we have.
6:23. Proverbs chapter 6, verse 23.
Right.
Because we need to understand. We say, "Ye are the light of the world." Just like in John 3:16, he said, what's that? For God so loved the world. We know what that world is, right? Who's that world that Messiah is talking about? Israel. The children of Israel, right? So ye are the light of the world. You're the light. Go ahead, watch this. Proverbs 6:23.
Proverbs 6:23. For the commandment is a lamp.
For what?
For the commandment is a lamp.
We know what a lamp does. A lamp puts off what? Light. For the what?
For the commandment is a lamp.
The commandments is a lamp. Read on.
And the law is light.
And the what?
And the law is light.
So the laws of God is the light. Read.
And reproofs of instructions are the way of life.
That's it. They say that. And the reproofs of instruction are the way of life. So we got to instruct our people now, cause hey, look, we found our history. Remember, like, let me ask you what you said. How do we know that we're the Israelites? When we went over that, so how do we know we're the Israelites?
Because we're the chosen.
Yeah, but I'm saying where at?
Deuteronomy, what is it, 24?
Deuteronomy 28.
Oh, yeah, there we go. You close.
Gotta get that. You see what I'm saying? Deuteronomy 28.
That right there tells it all.
That tells it all. So go ahead, read that part again.
For the commandment is a lamp.
Right. And
the law is light.
The law is light,
And reproofs of instruction are the way of life.
Reproofs of instruction are the way. So, hey, our brothers and sisters, our cousins about to hit us up. Hey, I understand what you're saying, but hey, our history, again, we're the children of Israel. Here, let me show you this.
Can I just get, I know, I don't want you to go no further. I had to start, get that reproof. It's a reproof. Right. Reproofs of instruction. That word is very, you know what I'm saying? I got some on my phone called Strong's Concordance. It's a Bible, Strong's Concordance. It's like a dictionary type of glossary. You know what I'm saying? Where you get down to the root word and the meaning of a word. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
And the root word of reproof, right? It's a chiding, rebuke. It's the rebuking of reproof. Like, you know what I'm saying? The correction. When somebody correct you, know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it says right there, the corrections of instructions are the way of life. What right. You know what I'm saying? What corrects you better than the laws of the Most High? Man?
And it goes back to, you can think about it, all praise bring that out. It goes back to when we were kids. Like, think about it, man. We were a kid, all we worried about is what? Just chasing the ball, right? Now realizing there's a car coming down the street. Mm-hmm. Parent like, hey, right? You see, so that's what correction. Mm-hmm. We got to look at it from the small level all the way up to the grade. It goes all the way throughout, man. That's why I said proofs. I like, brother, I'm glad you brought that out again. Of instruction are the way of life. So again, like I said, because called me, man, I say, hey, man, we no more European customs, man. We got our history now, bro. There's no more excuses, man. Most High gave us new moon, Sabbath, and feast days, man. We got to let go of that, bro. You still under that American witchcraft, man. Mm-hmm. We got to sit down and go through the scriptures, bro. Deuteronomy 28, man. So that's letting your light shine. Let's go back to Matthew. No, before we go there, I got to touch on a couple, man. Jeremiah, chapter 2. Because then we can't, I understand, we love our people, but we can't, like brother said, go along to get along. No. Just like you got, again, think about it on different levels. Think about it if they're eating something that ain't good for them. You gonna go ahead and make yourself a plate? Nah. So what you gonna tell them? Oh, no, that's not good for you. You see what I'm saying? So the same thing. They drinking some water from the faucet. We know a lot of that water ain't no good. No, hey, I got some alkaline right here. You see what I'm saying? That's simple. You gonna go ahead and just have a glass of that faucet water with them? See, that's how we gotta let our light shine. Go ahead, Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 33.
Jeremiah 2, verse 33. Why trimmest thou thy way to seek love? Therefore hast thou also taught the wicked ones thy ways.
Right, read that again.
Why trimmest thou thy way to seek love?
See, that's the point. That's a heavy question right there. Why trimmest thy ways to seek love? Why compromise just to go along to get along? Right? Just because like, oh yeah, I love him because I want to hang out with him. But long as he want to continue, because we talking about our people, friends, relatives, Most High no respect of persons, man. And you gotta look at it like the Heavenly Father, at least for now, open up our minds and understanding to the truth. So what we gotta do, we have to share it. We can't let nobody come. Now we're the leader now. You're the leader now. Whether you like it, love it, believe it or not, we're the leaders now. So anybody comes with that negative, with that wicked, with that evil spirit, we have to turn it around. Like, nah, that's not what we're supposed to be doing, man. We're the children of Israel. You know you're an Israelite. We think you're black, African American. Go on the line. Hair shit. Sometimes people don't want to hear it. Hey, that's on them. We're not gonna compromise this truth, man. You understand what I'm saying, brothers and sisters? We can't. You're not going to compromise the truth of the Most High.
Right, man.
All right. So why trimmest thou ways to seek love? But we know what the love is. Love is keeping God's laws, man. Right. So there also, let's go to Psalms 94 before we go back to Matthew. Psalms 94:16. And especially not for us men. Of course, our sisters are. You're gonna. Represent the Most High as best as you can, also, and defend your belief. That's what I gotta say it. Everybody gotta defend their belief, right? But we know our men. We're the army of the Most High, so we gotta be bold with it.
Right.
Who cares if they get upset?
Right, man.
Who cares? You want the Most High upset with you, or another human being? I just have to say it like that because we got love.
That's
for
real,
us, you know what I'm saying? There's no disrespect to none of them. Right. But you fear that would you rather have to deal with the Most High or another human being? You know what I'm saying? And I know y'all can answer that question, but I'm not asking you that for you to answer. Just putting that in the back of your mind. You understand what I'm saying? Psalms 94:16. You got that?
Psalms 94 verse 16.
Right.
Who will rise up for me against the evil doer?
See, that's the question Most High's asking. Who will do what?
Rise up for me against the evil doer.
Who will rise up for me against the evil doer? You got to turn on your light. Who gonna rise up for me against the evil doers? Who's the evil doers? People that don't obey the Most High. So who gonna rise up for me? That's how you know me and the priest are always saying we're not recruiting. The Heavenly Father's recruiting right here. Right here. He's saying who will rise up for me against the evildoers? That's you. Yeah, you're gonna have to go against the doctrines and the ways of America that's been beaten to our backs, man. Who gonna rise up? Because we know everybody ain't gonna do it. Everybody's not gonna do it. That's why you say 1/3. 144,000 and 1/3. That 1/3, 1/3 is what, 33% of the whole nation. That's billions of people. A lot of people finna get knocked off, man. Yeah. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers? Read on.
Or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity?
Same question, he just reworded it for you. Or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity? That's why I say God hate the sin, not the sinner. We did that class a while ago. See, the workers of iniquity. So they can be like, oh, God, he did away with my sins. He watched. They try to play with, all that Christianity talk. And we're not doing that. The cat is out of the bag, man. The truth of who the scriptures of Heavenly Father is speaking to is out, man. He's only speaking to us. And we can prove it. So we got to let our light shine, right? You had another precept before we
go? Yeah, I had Matthew 10:37 real quick, man. Because you hadn't brought out, even if you know what I'm saying, you ain't going to disrespect your mom or your father, your parents, or, guardian or whatsoever may be like parent or guardian to you.
Right.
You're going to, show them respect, but within the laws of the Most High still. You got to still cleave to the Most High, man.
First.
Right. Matthew 10:37.
Matthew chapter 10. Right.
This has to be established right here. That was good that the brother said that.
I got you. Matthew chapter 10, verse 37. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me.
Read that again.
He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me.
That's not telling you to go murder them or hate them. You know, it's just saying, don't put all your loves will be within the Most High. He said, for goodness sake, the love of God is the keeping of His law, statutes, commandments. If you're doing that, you loving Him more than your mom. You know what I'm saying? Or your father. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just that alone, right there. So that's what He's saying, man. Go read it again from the top.
He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me.
Mm-hmm.
And he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me.
Right, man. And this what coincides with it. Read 38 real quick.
38. And he that taketh not his cross and followeth after me is not worthy of me.
Right. Die, man. You know what I'm saying? Kill off that old man and bring in that new man, man. Be reborn again. Right? And follow after him. That's all it's about, man.
Right. And just like you saying, putting off that old and putting on the new. I got to read verse 39. He that findeth his life shall lose it. See, that's waking up to that. That's the valley of dry bones. That's the children of Israel. That's the lost sheep coming back. He that findeth his life shall lose it. Well, that's that old American spirit. That's what I know. We used to celebrate our birthdays. We used to, we rent Christmas tree, and yeah, we did it too. But now we had to realize, like, whoa, wait a second now.
Right.
Heavenly Father calling us back. Now, who's going to hearken?
Right.
And he that loses his life for my sake
there you go.
shall find it.
Mm-hmm.
See that? That's that ye shall know the truth. Truth will make you free, man. Who will rise up for me against evildoers? Right? Who gonna stand up for me? Heavenly Father's asking. He's recruiting. Right? Who's ready to stand on the forefront and preach this gospel, man? Not trim their ways and go along to get along, man. Let them know. Let them know. Let's go back to Matthew chapter 5, verse 14.
Back at Matthew 5:14.
Uh-huh.
Ye are the light of the world.
Ye are the light of the world, right? You so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians. The children of Israel are the light of the world. What's the light?
The law.
The law.
There we go.
See that?
Man.
So think about it right now. What are all of us wearing right now? That's a law. Wearing. What are we wearing?
Fringes.
Mm-hmm.
Fringes. You are the light of the world. So boom, someone see you, right? Hey, what are those? Do you see what I'm saying? You got them fringes on. How you gonna let them pull you? Nah, this is what's up right here, man. You know that we the children of the Most High God? I can prove it to you. See, all you gotta remember, see, all people, we've been doing this how long?
Yeah,
that ain't gonna work, man. We already know our relatives, man, so we've been knowing us since here.
Yeah.
Man, you can't talk to them.
Yeah.
Go get your Bible. Let me show you something.
Yeah.
Make them read it if they want. I'm saying.
That's how you do it.
But you understand what I'm saying? That's the only way you're gonna do it. You gotta make them read it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing you gotta deal
man.
with.
That's true.
Cause we've been doing this since we're kids.
That's right, man. The church
This right
been
here,
doing that too, man.
This ain't gonna do nothing. I'm telling you.
For real.
We know from experience, man. I'm talking from experience. This right here ain't gonna do nothing, man.
Mm-hmm.
Next thing you know, you're arguing. Now we ain't finna argue. We finna it's like how we're going through the scriptures. Once the mouth of the Lord has spoken, then there's nothing else to say.
Right.
Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? You know what I'm talking about, sis? Once we figure out, that everybody just gotta digest them words.
That's in the Bible? What? Yeah, man.
Everybody just gotta digest that word.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're gonna go from there and we're gonna see where the spirits go from there. See? Can't pretend. Right? Ye are the light of the world, the law, statutes, and commandments. Let your light shine. Read on. Let's get an understanding about this light. Go ahead.
All right. Neither do men. Wait. Did I read the 14?
Yeah, go ahead. Go read on.
You are the light of the world.
Right.
A city that is set on a hill
Right.
cannot be hid.
See? That's going to help another with the reason with this light. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. Imagine we go outside and there's like a big old mountain and you see a city. Right? Anywhere you go, you're going to be able to see that. We don't have mountains here in Florida. But you understand what I'm saying? That's just giving an illustration. Right? Go ahead, 15.
Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel.
See, a candle is like light. So neither do men light a candle, light a light, and put it under a bushel, meaning hide it. Like I'm going to light a candle in this dark room and then hide it under this table. Is that doing any good? This is called a parable.
Right?
Go ahead.
but on a candlestick,
Right.
and it giveth light unto all that are in the house.
See, that's how you do. You put on a candlestick and put it up like this here. Bam. Boom. Now we can see light in the house. See, that means that's going by what? Letting your light shine. That means what? That means you're not being silent about it.
Right.
See, because there's a lot of people as y'all learn that know this truth and they got it in their pocket. No fringes on, just quiet. You won't know until the conversation strike up. Then they want to show that what they know. Now realize, no, you're telling on yourself.
Right.
To the Most High and the holy angels recording. You know, and you just ain't able to damn. That's a bad spirit. A lot of our brothers is out there dealing with that. We don't want to get into that. We don't want that to become. We don't want to become like that. Bro.
And the only light, the ones that are light, is talking about is Israel. That's who Christ is speaking to.
Right.
Right. He's speaking only to the Israelites. Right.
That's when he only spoke to them.
He's calling them the light of the world. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Go ahead. Verse 16.
16.
Mm-hmm.
Let your light so shine before men.
See, now you're giving her instruction. Remember verse 14. Ye are the light of the world, right? You're the light of the world, right? Now verse 16.
Let your light so shine before men.
I'm telling you what to do now.
Command.
That's a command right there. Let your light so shine among men. Let it be known. Let it be known. Let your light so shine before men, right? Go ahead.
That they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven.
See that? Because when you let that light shine, you glorifying your Father's work. Because it ain't your word. It ain't the word. It ain't your words. You're sharing what the Heavenly Father told you, right? He told you to put on fringes. He told you you're Israelites. Why? How do you know that? By Deuteronomy chapter 28, right? You can show where He gave us law, statutes, and commandment. And we can prove that He's only dealing with us and there's 12 gates for us. We can show the people it. We can show our brothers and sisters that. That's what the Messiah is saying right here. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven, because they know where it came from. You ain't make this up. It's the Spirit that quickeneth. Right?
Show who the Most High glorified in. The Isaiah 49:3.
Let's go get it.
Right? He said, so you can glorify your Father who art in heaven. Right? You say glorify your Father. Just that little small word, your. You know what I'm saying? Should be getting a lot of people's attention. But you'll be amazed by how many people just go right by that word. That word, your. You know what I'm saying? It said, let your light shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. Beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody's God. Your Father which is in heaven. We're Isaiah 49:3. I was just reading that. Matthew 5.
Matthew 5, yeah.
Go ahead.
Verse 16. So, okay, Isaiah what?
49:3.
Isaiah chapter 49, verse 3.
We can glorify your Father, right?
Right. And he said unto me, Thou art my servant, O Israel, in whom I will be glorified.
Right. See, Israel. He will be glorified in Israel, man. Right.
Beautiful. Glorified in Israel, man. Like, let your light so shine. That's why we tell this class is turn on your light. You gotta turn on. We're commanded to. I just put the class like that. We just read a couple of scriptures. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers? So he asked me, who's gonna turn their light on for me? Right? So from there, let's go to Luke chapter 1 to touch a little more on his life.
Right.
Luke chapter 1 and Luke chapter 1 verse 77.
Luke chapter 1 verse 77. To give knowledge of salvation unto his people.
Right.
By the remission of their sins.
We know who those people are, and the remission of their sins, the children of Israel. Right? Go ahead.
Through the tender mercy of our God, whereby the day spring from on high hath visited us.
It visited us. All praise. Go ahead.
To give light.
To do what?
To give light to them that sit in darkness.
Right. So we know who we're talking about. We still talking about children of Israel. To give light to the one that sit in darkness. A lot of people went, are the lost sheep of the house of Israel. That blindness. That American spirit. All people they think they're American. Right? A lot of people still think they're black, American, Jamaican. That's what they think, man. So you got to say, we got to deal with that. See, that's a heavy spirit right there. That has a lot to do with. We understand our people when we lost sheep, man. We got to always think, man. We were in that spot too, so we know the medicine. We know what they need. First and foremost, man, Black, African American, whatever that byword is, right? That has to be dealt with. We have to, and how we prove that? How do we prove that again? Deuteronomy 28. We got to share that with them. We got to share that with them. Let them know who they are. Right? To give light to them that sit in darkness. Read on.
And in the shadow of death.
The shadow of death is right where we're at. Right where we're at. Right where we're at. The shadow of death. Meaning what? Because you know the wages of sin is what? Death. The wages of sin is death. So in the shadow of death is what? If you ain't obeying God's laws. Go ahead.
To guide our feet in the way of peace.
Right. In that light. Keeping the light is what? Keeping the law. That's gonna guide you. That's gonna guide you. To guide our feet in the way of peace. How you gonna have guidance with no light in darkness? So you just put it in simple terms, like if all the lights are off in this building, how are we gonna get out? Right. You can't see. But we know the laws is the light. And the laws is spiritual. So we out here moving, doing our thing. It's spiritual, man. You know how some little thing can happen and you just in your personality something kind of kick. That's a spirit, man. Spirits are characteristic and personalities and actions and all this. You got to be able to discern it and pay attention. To give light to them that sit in darkness and in the shadow of death, to guide our feet into the way of peace. Go ahead.
And the child grew and waxed strong in spirit.
That's talking about, as we go on also. Go ahead.
And that was John the Baptist, my bad. And was in the desert till the day of his showing unto Israel.
Right. It's still prophecy and history, right? But just going into, we are give light to them that sit in darkness, man. This is what we're commanded to do. Now to give it a little bit more, let's go to Ezekiel, right? Because we got to understand it. Just like in Deuteronomy 28, he told us if we hearken, we're gonna be above all the nations, right? And if we don't hearken, curses. So Most High always gives us the whole spill. Let's go to Ezekiel chapter 3. Because he's telling us we got to let our light shine. So we got to think about isn't there going to be an opposite if we don't let our light shine? When you think there's going to be another side of that thing? Yeah. Ezekiel chapter 3. That's also in the law.
Oh, I'm bring one out too on this one. You're saying like if we know but we don't let our light shine, right? Oh, I got one on that too. So hold me
Ezekiel
down.
Chapter 3.
Don't jump to no another subject.
Okay.
Got one in the. All right.
Ezekiel chapter 3 verse 17.
Ezekiel chapter 3 verse 17.
Right.
All right. It says, "Son of man,
right.
I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel."
So, like it, love it, believe it or not, brothers and sisters, we're watchmen. Why? Because the Most High awakened you. You know who you are. So you're a watchman unto the house of Israel. Meaning what? Like, just like on your babysitting. You're a watchman to the kid. You see what I'm saying? I just like to put it in simple terms. You're a watchman unto the house of Israel. Why? Because you know that you're an Israelite, according to the scripture, the Heavenly Father opened your understanding. So now what you need to do, you got to let your light shine and let them know. You can't sit on the knowledge.
Right.
We're marked, or us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sitting right here. We're marked. Go ahead, read it again.
"Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel."
Right, unto the whole house of Israel. I mean everybody. Go ahead. All the Israel.
"Therefore, hear the word at my mouth."
Right.
"And give them warning from me."
Read that part again. Therefore,
hear the word at my mouth.
Hear the word at my mouth. These scriptures right here that we got an understanding of, and do what?
And give them warning from me.
No, I'm gonna keep it to myself.
And give them warning from me.
No, I'm gonna trim my ways like we read in Jeremiah.
Give them warning from me.
No, you said no. I'm gonna do. You said let your light shine. It's doing what?
Give them warning from me.
That's letting your light shine. That's turning your light on. You don't be like it, love it, believe it or not. You got to turn your light on. We have to turn our light on and keep it on. And the light is the what?
The law.
The laws. That's just like not wearing your fringes. We think about it. We had a closet, all of us. We got a closet full of fringes, closed fringes, we won't wear them. Again, like another example. Gas light on, but you ain't stopping. Right? Go ahead, 18.
When I say unto the wicked,
Uh-huh.
thou shalt surely die,
I shall surely die. Because let them know. If they don't, that's what the scripture's saying. Go ahead.
and thou givest him not warning,
You don't warn them.
nor speakest to warn the wicked
Uh-huh.
from his wicked way to save his life.
That's what it is to save his life, right? That's what we're trying to do. Live an everlasting life. Get this gift, this reward that we read about, right? Don't we all want the reward? We want our cousins, our family, we want all our friends, we want every, like Paul said, Paul said, we wish all Israel be saved, but we know that ain't gonna happen. But we still gotta try.
Right, bro. Yeah.
Like you said, like it or love it, believe it or not, boom, here's the truth, boom, hey, that's what we're getting into.
Right.
If Noah speaketh the wicked from his wicked to save his life, go ahead.
The same wicked man shall die in his iniquity,
Uh-huh.
but his blood will I require at thine hand.
Right, so if that person don't hearken to the word of the Lord, he or she gonna die in his iniquity. But his blood will I require at thy hand. Why? Because you didn't say nothing. So, you see what I'm saying? Simple fact. So just by us not sharing it, let's say with cuz, or brother, whoever friend, and they die in their iniquity, their sins are, there you hear it, we read it right there, but his blood will I require at thine hand. That's why we say you got to get the blood off your hands, meaning you have to let them know. Whatever they do, it ain't like, oh, I told them, but they didn't. You ain't got to worry about what they do. It's like a mail. Like we talk about the mailman, right? You know how the mailman comes and deliver the mail to your house, right? They pull up, put the mail in the mailbox, close and ride up. Do they care if you pay the bill? They don't care if you pay it, if you even open it, if you take it and throw it in the trash. They don't care about none of that. They just deliver the message.
I like this one, boy. That's a good right there. I like that.
Just deliver the message. That's all. That's the thing. That's how we gotta look at it.
That's right.
Deliver the message. Like we were kids. Mom told you, hey, don't touch that stove because it's hot.
Yes, sir.
Once you touch the stove, hey, mom don't feel sorry for you, man. He told you.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So that's what he's saying. And the same man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood I require at thy hand. Now, this is the other side of things. Go ahead, 19.
Yet if thou warn the wicked
and
he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way,
right,
he shall die in his iniquity.
He's still gonna die if he changed or not, right? Go ahead.
But thou hast delivered thy soul.
Yeah, you delivered though. I told you. You see, that's what we got. That's letting that light shine.
Mm-hmm.
We know man. Listen, again, how your family members they don't like it.
Yeah, they
all
like
of them. Everybody dealing with it, man.
Yeah.
We all dealing with it. They don't like it. But what we gonna do?
They gotta go down, man. Somebody gotta be that. I love to be the black sheep and that tough love. You know what I'm saying? So people say, "Oh, he weird, man." You know, oh, he crazy. You know what I'm saying? Well, hey,
yeah.
I mean, but they gotta be told, man. They gotta be said, man.
They gotta be told. Cause that's the thing, man. We all, like I said, when we get through this time, we all dealing with the same. I want to say, trials and tribulations, man. We all dealing with the same trials and tribulations. Don't think it's any easier for me, the priest, or because we all got different situations there. Because we're trying to serve the Most High. We're serving to the Most High, man, and we're gonna be tested. We're gonna be tested. We're going to be tested, and it's going to. It seems like it's increasing, but at the same time, using wisdom, it gets easier for us to deal with. As long as you continue to draw to the Most High and use His words, that's the thing. Don't use our own words. You remember when a kid, you be like, my mama said you can't come in my house. You see what I'm saying? So you do what the Most High said. That's what you gotta do. You get it right off you.
That's real, bro.
You learn it. You know what I'm saying? We learned.
It's not a lie. He did say it. It's his words, man. That's what I'm telling you.
I'm saying, get upset. Hey, you gotta take that up with the Most High.
You gotta deal with the Most High, man. That way I ain't gotta deal with the backlash and everything, man. You know what I mean? For real, I ain't got. You know what I mean? Hey, man.
Gotta take it up with the Most High, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what we tell our brothers. So just like, like again, when we were talking since we had, we have new moon feast. Like we had new moon feast was Pagan Tuesday. And these are what? Holy convocations. Or what is a holy convocation? Let's go there real quick. Let's go to Leviticus chapter 23 real quick. Then we're gonna go over the precept we got. Leviticus chapter 23. Let's get an understanding of not only letting our light shine, but being what? Doers. Right? Leviticus chapter 23. Read verse. Leviticus chapter 23, we should only keep it simple. Verse 4.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 4.
We know feast means what?
Holy, right?
right? What feasts? The word feasts. Remember? Appointed times. Appointments. Right? Not grub. You know what I'm saying? We finna go eat, right? But feast in appointed times. Right? So that like yesterday so-called Thanksgiving, that was a pagan appointed time. Was that appointed time by the Most High? No, that was day 3, according to the scripture. That was day 3 of the 10th month. An ordinary day. It was a work day for us. Right? For the children of Israel, it was a work day. For the heathen, it was a pagan holiday. Right? Leviticus 23, verse 4.
Leviticus 23, verse 4.
Right.
These are the feasts of the Lord.
These are the feasts of the appointments, the appointed times, the appointments of the Most High. Go ahead.
Even holy convocation.
And what's a holy convocation? When we assemble and gather together at the appointed times. Go ahead. These are my feasts of the Lord. These are the feasts of the Most High. Not the feasts of these brothers here.
Right. And that means the holy convocation, holy means separate. So separate gathering, right? Other than the house party, block party, you know what I'm saying? Anything American or anything man-made, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what holy gathering, a separate gathering.
Right.
You know
And
what
let me
I'm
say
saying?
something too on that.
Yeah.
The holy convocation, like I'm glad you brought that up. Holy convocation means like, see how us 5 are here? We understand this, right? Now, using wisdom, would it be wise to invite someone to a holy convocation for the first time? Would that be wise? It's a holy convocation, right? Like a new moon or a Sabbath or Passover.
Because they don't understand.
They don't know what's going on.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So bring us, oh yeah, we have a new moon feast. Yeah, come on. This person don't know what the hell.
Right.
All they know is what we barbecuing.
Right, that's what they're going to think. Right.
So it's that's out of order. We gotta understand. We love our people, but they don't understand that. That's out of order. That we got the Most High said, let all things be done decently in order. Right? So go ahead and read verse 4 again.
These are the feasts of the Lord.
Right?
Even holy convocation.
Right. These feasts, these appointed times are holy convocation. Go ahead.
Which ye shall proclaim in their seasons.
That's the point. Which we should do what?
Which ye shall proclaim in their seasons.
Right. Which ye shall proclaim in their seasons. Mean what? We gotta keep these holy days. We gotta congregate on these feast days, holy convocations. Why? Because who said so? The Most High said so.
Mm-hmm.
You see that? Because we gotta say, I'm gonna get me wrong, brother. I know we work, we get be tired, we got obligations, we understand all that. Because we all do, right? But just think about this: when we tired or we don't feel like it, don't we get up and go to work?
That's serious, though. Yeah, that's real. That's
Saying
real.
it, don't we? I be tired. I don't feel like today. I ain't feel like going to work, man.
That's real, man.
I didn't feel like going. So now now when it's a holy convocation, the Most High's appointed time, what you think we need to be doing? We got to deal with that. And again, now who are you showing? Who you're showing repentance to by doing that? The Most High. So we would not. So don't we when we pray and ask for the Most High? Don't we want him to ask? Don't we want him to answer prayers? We want him to answer.
Mm-hmm.
So you see what I'm saying? It's like that reward. That's that reward. Mm-hmm. We want him to answer them prayers.
For real, man. And he will answer them too.
He will answer them.
It's serious, man. He doesn't. Hey, man, let me tell you something. Sometimes I almost have to catch myself because I feel like I'm like getting bold, like, you know what I'm saying? Because when I get around them heathens be treating me so nice now, man. Usually I used to get back all type of lash from them, even just going into a store, paying for something simple at a register or something, man. But now the heathens, they just hold the door, you know what I'm saying? Like today, right? We got a pizza, you know what I'm saying? And the heathen gonna put pepperoni on. No, we don't eat pepperoni. We went back, we didn't even leave. Nah, this ain't right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, we get to eat. It took 10 more minutes. He gave us 2 free cheese pizzas. You know what I'm saying? Little cards. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's you know what I'm saying? That might not seem like a lot to nobody, but hey, man, just that right there. Because I'm not used to nothing. You know what I'm saying? And since I've been following this truth, Most High give me a little, and that's all I need. I don't want to get too excited and comfortable here in America. You feel me?
Right. Because you know what? Again, see, by you saying that, because we know this is the land of our captivity.
Right.
So how you supposed to get comfortable in captivity? See, you got by having the wisdom and understanding that. Mm-hmm. But what are the heathen? What they try to do? They try to make it comfortable. Now all of a sudden, money becomes more accessible.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be able to peep the crafty counsel. You know what I'm saying? The wicked devices. That's what we call wicked devices. Wicked device ain't just your iPhone, and you know, and it's also money. You know what I'm saying? It's the entertainment world. We got to do anything to keep your mind off the word of the Most High, man. Mm-hmm. You know, we go to sports, entertainment, movies. We got to do little things to entertain ourselves, but we can't lose sight. You know what I'm saying? The word of the Most High. So you had somewhere to go when I read Ezekiel. Remember from the Ezekiel 3:11, the Watchmen?
Yeah. Yep. Oh, okay. James 4. James 4.
James.
I forgot what I remember. Okay. I remember. I got you.
James right after 4. Hebrews.
What's it, 8? 17. 4 and 17. That's what I wanted.
All right, with the book of James, chapter 4, verse 17. Therefore, to him that knoweth, do good.
No, read it.
Therefore, to him that knoweth to do good, and doeth it not, to him it is sin.
Read it again.
Therefore, to him that knoweth to do good, and doeth it not, to him it is sin.
So that's just like holding on to truth. You know what I'm saying? If you know to do, you know what I'm saying? You know not pork ain't good for you, right? You know that eating shrimp, crab, lobsters, you know what I'm saying, against the Most High, right. But you do it not, you know what I'm saying? It's sin unto you, either way you look at it, you know what I'm saying? You think you hiding it, but you ain't, you know what I'm saying? Walk around without your friends trying to blend in with the worldly people. If you know the truth, you know what I'm saying? The Heavenly Father's going to get you. He see it. You know what I'm saying? Everything's being recorded. So, you know what I'm saying? That just went with the Ezekiel was talking about when you said hiding something right in the pocket. The knowledge, right? When you said hiding the knowledge. Yeah.
Right.
You know that, you know what I'm saying? Teach this to your brothers and sisters out there that's lost. And you don't teach it, that could become sin unto you, man.
Right.
Straight up.
Right. It's like that's a precept like Prophet Ezekiel was saying, man. Right. So from there, let's go to something. All part of letting our light shine is let's go to 1 John chapter 2. Right? We gotta let our light shine, right? Turn the light on. So part of doing that, 1 John chapter 2 and verse 15. Man.
Right. 1 John chapter 2, verse 15. It says, love not the world,
right?
Neither the things that are in the world.
Right.
If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
See, that's what we got to understand. You're saying right here, love not the world. Meaning what? Talking about worldly things, man. Things that are not of the Most High. Again, especially now we got the knowledge and understanding of the root of these things, man. Thanksgiving, man. Just the spirit that we're in. Thanksgiving, Black Friday, and then Merry Christmas, man. We got the history of Thanksgiving, man. When so-called, that goes right along with Columbus Day and 4th of July. Our people they were just Columbus. They don't forget Columbus, man. He discovered America, woo. But then you celebrate Thanksgiving, though. You don't realize it go right in hand. When this land was conquered and stolen and great robbing pillaged from the so-called natives and the indigenous, man. We understand the history of it, right? Like I said, it goes right along with 4th of July, right along with Christopher Columbus Day.
Dr. Martin Luther King Day, yeah.
All that crap, all that patriotic, Veterans Day. What's the other one? President's Day, Veterans Day, and there's another Memorial Day.
Memorial, right.
All that goes right along with the patriotic and what America's done to God's chosen people, man. That's what it is. So we really gotta have up that spiritual shield to, like in Ephesians, to reject that spirit and at the same time we gotta deal with it. We can't run from it. We got the truth. That's why we're supposed to be bold. How come our brothers and sisters, they're off and they're bold? We got the truth and we act like we don't want to share. We don't want to say nothing because we don't want to hurt their feelings.
Right.
Nah, we got the truth, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? We got the understanding. I mean, the Most High's truth is in the scriptures. But we have to understand it, so we have something to share. They ain't got nothing to share.
Right.
That's a dead end. That's just straight lies and folly.
That's all they're going to say.
It's European. It has nothing to do with us.
Right.
You know, when we, like you said, when we gonna let the oppressor's hand go?
Right.
That's the Stockholm Syndrome. We say our brothers in prison are institutionalized, But we out here, we Stockholm Syndrome out here. We still want to keep their customs. Like, again, we're helping them keep their foot on our necks. People don't realize that, man. So love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. Go ahead.
For if any man love the world,
Right.
the love of the Father is not in
The
him.
love of the Most High is not in him because he loved this world. He loved, these holidays, these holidays. Love entertainment and folly. And then, it's the food, the kids, the family, the game. See, and he got all this crap on piled on top of it. All right? Verse 16.
For all that is in the world,
Right?
the lust of the flesh.
That's what it is. That's lust. That's lust of the flesh. I feel good on my cousin town, on my people. I ain't seen you in a long time. That's that American spirit. What about next week? You gotta realize, see, I'm talking about, look, we got
That's so
we
right,
got a
man.
new moon
That's right, bro.
and 4 Sabbaths every month. What's up with that? We got 5
That's
holy
true.
convocations every month. But one time a year where our people want to put on this little phony attitude, man.
Yeah, my family too, man.
Yeah, we already come February, nobody cares about each other.
Yeah.
Let's just keep it real. No one cares come February, March, April. What's up? Nobody cares. And then your birthday, hey, happy birthday.
Yeah.
You didn't care yesterday.
Right, man.
We gotta really, so the Heavenly Father gave us the wisdom to understand this, to know this, and to be able to see through it. Right? For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, that's lust of the flesh. Read on.
The lust of the eyes.
See, lust of the eyes, that food look good, or this, whatever, the lust of the eyes. We've all seen it. We've seen it all. Go ahead.
The pride of life.
See that? The pride of life. This American spirit, that pride of like that, I'm free. I just got paid. See, I got a new whip. See, we got to say, we're talking spiritual here. Go ahead.
Land of the proud, home of the brave. That's what they say.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All right. It's not of the Father,
Not of the Most High.
but it is of the
Of
world.
the world. We know the earth is given to the who? The hand of the wicked. So it is that wicked world. It's wicked man's world. And us, Israelites, us so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, we want to be comfortable. This is the thing. Our goals in life, right, is to find a comfort in our precious kingdom. See? Y'all understand what I'm saying? Our goal in life as Israelites, as blacks and Hispanics, is to find that level of comfort in Esau's kingdom. And how are we going to do that in this land of our captivity?
Right.
We setting ourselves up for destruction by not cutting our light on. See, that's the flip side of not cutting that light on, leaving it off. Just because you know you're an Israelite, your light can be off. We need to understand that, brothers and sisters. Right? By not cutting your light on, you just know. You're just another vessel that know. You know how many people out there that know? Well, again, we don't want to fall into that vibration. We don't want to fall into that vibration at all. And the Most High speak out. Now from there, let's go to what we're supposed to do. Amos. We want to go back to the New Testament early, back in the law.
I want to all right. I'm gonna touch on something after you finish.
Okay.
Amos, you said
5:15.
Amos chapter 5.
5:15, and then we'll jump down to 21 also.
Okay. Yeah, 5:15.
Right.
Right. Hate the evil and love the good.
That's what we're supposed to do. Hate the evil and love the good. We're supposed to hate that thing, man. Hate what these people have done to us. They've continued to lie to us. Continue pushing these pagan holidays, these European customs down our throats. Down our people's throats. All across the TV. Every time you look on TV. Hey, we can ask ourselves this question. How many, I can guess I don't really watch TV like that. How many Happy Thanksgiving commercials do you think ran across the TV screen yesterday? If we just guess a number. How many Happy Thanksgiving commercials came across the TV screen yesterday?
Oh man, there's probably so many.
Watch it like
I know, but you understand what I'm saying? What I'm saying, that's what we call that American spirit, that vibration. They push that vibe out there. That vibe is heavy. Even when you go shopping. Right? The person at the register, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? Or you know, people even, you know what's even sad? People ask you, how was your Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You just, you know, read verse 15 again.
Amos 5 and 15.
Right.
He hate the evil and love the good.
Right.
And establish judgment in the
You
gate.
see that? That's letting your light shine. Do what? Establish what?
And establish judgment in the gate.
That meaning what? Letting your light shine. I mean, raising awareness. Like we just read in Ezekiel. Warn the wicked of their wicked ways. And establish judgment in the gate. Nah, you know, since I found out about our history, about my history, I don't keep the European history no more. Here, let me share that with you. You know what I'm saying? Just go straight like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we
That's
do.
right, bro. This
And establish judgment. Establish judgment. Now, people, you say, well, kids, draw the line in the sand. You got to draw that line in the sand.
Mm-hmm.
No, we ain't doing that no more. Check this out. That's letting your light shine.
Mm-hmm.
But like think like this. Like I said, like we remember like video games used to play. Let's say 2018 Madden or 19. Right now, what 2020's out now, right? So let's say somebody come, you know, want with the 2019. Like, nah, bro, I got this new one. It's the same thing. Like, nah, we ain't doing that. Check this out. This new thing right here.
right.
You flip. That's what we call flipping on. Right? Jump down to verse. Finish that and establish judgment in the gate.
Right. It may be that the Lord of hosts will be gracious unto the remnant of Joseph.
See, because He's only gonna show graces onto His people, right? Because the reward is only for the children of Israel. Jump down to verse 21.
Verse 21. I despise your feast days, and I will not smell your solemn assemblies.
See that? I will despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies. What they talking about? Because, you know, is the Most High, is He with, again, Thanksgiving, Black Friday, or Merry Christmas? Is the Most High with that? So He's saying right here, I despise your feast days. That's something that's contrary to what He told us to do. Right? So He's saying, I despise your. He's not in the midst of that. He's not supporting that because you're not obeying Him. You're doing it on your own accord, on your own will, or under another. Like He's a jealous God, so you worshiping another God. So He hate and despise that thing. Wait, what you got?
That's
What
right.
you got,
That's right. Oh, right. Revelations 22. Right. Right with that. We're still right there.
All right.
22 verse 11.
All right. Revelation chapter 22, last chapter in the Bible. Revelation.
Right. This is just going with, like, you know, when you, because there's only so many times you can tell someone, right? Give them about a couple times until you get the message that they really ain't trying to hear you, and they despise you. They don't want you around. You can feel the vibes off them. So that's when you know you just gotta leave them alone, man.
Right.
Revelation 22:11.
Revelation chapter 22, verse 11. He that is unjust, let him be unjust. Still.
Right.
And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still.
Mm-hmm.
And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still.
Right. Go ahead. Read verse 12.
And behold, I come quickly.
He does what?
And behold, I come quickly. And my reward is with me.
See, the reward is with me. To who?
To give every man according as his works shall be.
Right. So it's going to be a reward for the wicked and the good. The just. The good, man.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? He that is filthy, let him be filthy still, man. And he that is just, let him be just still, man. Meaning, you know what I mean? Hey, but you got to still you warn our people and get this message out there, man.
Right. Like, get the blood off your
Right.
hands.
Get the blood off our hands, man.
Right. All praises, man. So with there, let's go to Isaiah chapter 5. Isaiah chapter 5.
What?
5 verse 20.
Right.
Isaiah 5 and 20.
Isaiah 5 and 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil.
You see that? Go ahead.
That put darkness for light and light for darkness. That put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter.
See, a lot of people do that. Well, most importantly, we talking about who the children of Israel. That's all that matters, right? God chose the people. Read that again.
Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil.
So, woe, right? It says woe. What does that mean?
That's serious.
No? Take a guess? No?
Death.
Death or destruction is what woe means. Woe means death or destruction, man.
Right.
Woe, death or destruction unto them that call evil good and good evil. Again, I got people who be like, man, you know, we just getting together for family. You know, it's family getting together.
For the kids, man. Yeah.
Or it's the Christmas, it's for the kids. Well, we just getting, you know, I got off work. I got this weekend off work, you know. We just getting together having food. But the thing, woe unto them that call evil good. They're trying to make something good that's polluted.
Right.
I don't want to make it sound any worse, but it's like going in the bathroom, taking a lump of, you know what I mean, out of the toilet, and you're going to season it up and put it on a plate. Basically trying to make something out of nothing. Right? We're going to finish this another scripture to help y'all understand. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light. What's the light? God's laws. That put darkness for light. What is Thanksgiving? What is Merry Christmas? Black Friday. That's darkness. That put darkness for light. That's darkness. There ain't nothing truth coming in that. It's straight. It's blasphemy. It's embarrassing. And it's sick, again, for what has been done to our ancestors. That's what we got to think about, brothers and sisters. You got to focus on the truth of the matter. We got to let our light shine. Turn on your light. Put darkness for light and light for darkness. So, like, light for darkness. I mean, do our people know anything about new moon days? Sabbath days? You ask them what day is it, what they going to tell you? Friday night. Who says who? Who told you Friday? Who told you that it was Friday night?
That's real, man. Those questions.
All we know, I went to one conversation I had with my cousin. I said, we gotta understand something, man. We don't know nothing about ourselves. That's what I was trying to say, man. What you mean, man? We weren't know them. We were raised by the oppressor, man. The Europeans. Man. We were raised by them. Nah, man, my grandma raised me. I said, bro, grandma them taught us happy birthday, Merry Christmas, Happy Thanksgiving, Easter, Sunday. Bro, where that came from? Where she got that from, bro? That ain't got nothing to do with us. Mm-hmm. That come from the heathen. That come from the oppressor, bro. We don't realize everything that we know and we've been taught. We're Americanized. We don't even know it. But we want to laugh and joke at some of the so-called people that come over here talking about they got Americanized. No, we're Americanized, man. We're Americanized.
Right, bro.
We know about all the draft picks, right? We know all the stats. This player over here, this one got traded to this team. Same thing as like in the auction blocks. You got traded. Black Friday, it was split up. The mom, the dad, the sister, and the brother. Dad go to Virginia. Mama go to South Carolina. Brother go to Florida. Sister in Alabama. So Black Friday. They were breaking up the slave plantation, man. Crossbreeding. This is what they would do. Yeah. Some of the men, the young boys, they would blindfold the young boys and having sex with his mom. Yeah, that's where they got the term mother F from. That's where that term came from.
Yeah, man.
Blindfolding the young male slave, having him reproduce, having sex with his mom. But again, that put darkness for light and light for darkness. That put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. That's what that did. Turning things upside down, like the prophet Isaiah said in 29. So we got to understand, and that what makes us turn that light on. See, the Most High gonna either give you the strength. That's what we say. But the fear of the Most High can't be taught. Look, you hold something.
Beautiful, man. Yeah, you're right. It can't be taught. Sirach 33:13, because you know the Most High fashioned us unto His pleasures, man. Some He gave unto vessels unto honor, and some unto dishonor, man. You know, so He made us do His will, but some wills, the will of some of us are on the right side of the Most High, which is good, and some on the evil side, man, which is the left side, man.
Mm-hmm. It's Sirach chapter 33, verse 13.
Yeah.
Sirach chapter 30. Ecclesiastic cousin apocrypha, right? Chapter 33.
Well, we could start at 11.
33 verse 11. In much knowledge the Lord hath divided them, and made their ways diverse. Some of them hath He blessed and exalted,
Right.
and some of them hath He sanctified,
Right.
and set near Himself.
That's Israel, right? And then the heathens are the, you know what I'm saying? No, that's Israel. What it's talking about right there. Go ahead.
Right. But some of them hath He cursed,
Right, that's heathens. Okay, go ahead.
and brought low, and turned out of their places. As the clay is in the potter's hand to fashion it at his pleasure.
Right, it's just like a man who does pottery, right? The clay is fashioned in his hand at his pleasure. Go ahead.
So man is in the hand of Him that made him,
Right, so is man that in the hand of Him that made him. Who made us? The Most High. Go ahead.
to render to them as likeneth Him best.
Right. Right, so the Most High do whatever liketh Him best, right? So let's just keep it, you know, make sure we're not on that left hand, the evil side of the Most High, man. That go out and do the wicked things, man. You know what I'm saying? When we can be walking in His ways, man, and you know what I'm saying, trying to be that vessel unto honor, man, to get make it to the kingdom, man. That's what we should be aiming for, man. But sometimes it's not up to us, man. It's not our will, man. Whatever the Most High got ordained for us, man, that's what's gonna happen, man.
Right.
So that's why we tell brothers we ain't recruiting, man. And we ain't trying to kill ourselves to get and force it down their throat, the truth, you know. We're going to let them know a couple times, and we're going to back off, man. And let this, because it's a seed we're planting. We're planting a seed.
Right.
And we're going to see if that seed grow. If He wanted to grow, the Most High will let it prosper. But if not, ain't nothing we can do, man. Don't stress yourself, man. But no, you got to stress yourself to get this truth out there and continue laboring every day. It don't just stop. You just tell, you know what I'm saying, like we did, you doing school when we used to send out the little 10 text, hey, do these 10 text messages before the day, you know what I'm saying, the next day, and send them out to your friends, you know what I mean? Nah, you ain't no, you got to keep going throughout, you know what I'm saying, till the end of the world, right?
Right.
We got to keep laboring, man. We can't stop. We can't give up, man.
Right.
Go ahead, man. I'm done, man.
All right, all praises, man. So shoot from there, man. Let's go to
All praises.
Yeah, we touch on just since we had touched on Thanksgiving. Let's just touch on like a little bit of history. We know that little bit of history is in here, man. Micah chapter 2. Let's go to Micah chapter 2. Micah's after Obadiah and Jonah in the Old Testament.
Micah chapter 2.
Yeah, Micah chapter 2, man. Just touch on a little bit of history, how we, you know, because we know everything recorded in the 1611 King James Bible. Just give a little history on. We always ask the question: did Christopher Columbus discover America? We know that the answer is no, but it was recorded in 1611 Bible. Just a couple of scriptures right here I want to share with y'all. Micah chapter 2 verse 1.
Micah chapter 2 verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
See, woe unto them. We know we're talking about the woe to who? To them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their bed. Working evil upon their bed meaning like, you know, they plan, plot overnight. Right? Overnight, that the think tanks, like your brother said, overnight they're planning, plotting, strategizing how to what? Continue to keep their foot on the so-called black Hispanic, the Israelites' necks. Right? That work iniquity, and they work evil upon their beds. Go ahead.
When the morning is light,
So when the day comes,
they practice it.
don't they do that? They practice it, man. Every day, hey, them people we talking about, man, I'll be careful out there. The cops out there today. Ain't they out there every day? They out there every day. Who, you know, some people like, man, they out there today. They out there every day, man. Right? When the morning is light, they practice it. Day in, day out. So-called black, Hispanic, Native American Indian is getting shot down, arrested for nothing, wherever in the courthouse. Something's going down with our people every single day they practice it. Go ahead.
Because it is in the power of their hand.
Right. See that? The earth is given to the hand of the wicked. We read that in Psalms the other night. Right? It's given into the hand. The Most High is using them. Our parents grab that belt or that shoe or that extension cord. The Most High is using other nations, man. For us to wake up. So that's what I'm saying. We really got to let our light shine. To let our brothers and sisters, our relatives know, hey, the Most High ain't playing with us. He's trying to get our attention, man. We got to come up out of that. You got to stop saying that. You got to do this. You got to do that. You see what I'm saying? That's letting your light shine. You giving them some light. Look, man. You seeing all this darkness. You like grabbing them like this here, showing them the flashlight, putting the light in front of them too. Like, look, this is what we need to be worried about right here. You all right? Not just getting our money up and getting our credit score up. We need to come back to the laws of the Most High. Because this is what blood in, blood out covenant. So now people know you're in it too. That's what we gotta let them know. You know we're in the blood in covenant. You know we're in the blood in covenant with the Heavenly Father. You can say, you know what I'm saying? Just all the kind of stuff you can say to them.
That's real, man.
You know what I'm saying?
It sounds scary, but hey, man, they gotta know. Hey, I'm scared too. Hey, man.
Right.
We gotta
That's
get
that fear of the Most High.
We're gonna be scared together, man. But
Shoot.
you gotta know that you're in it too, man. Hey, I'm sorry to laugh, man, because we all got y'all looking with serious faces, and we are serious too,
Right.
But you know, it
got to be done, man.
It got to be done, man.
It's got to be done, man. And is it easy? No, but hey, so you know, we know life wasn't gonna be easy. Wasn't gonna be no what they say a roller coaster ride. I mean, a smooth,
right? Smooth ride.
Ain't gonna be no smooth ride.
Ain't gonna just coast.
Right, ain't gonna be no coast, man. We know that. Now, especially now. Okay, verse 2. Because it is in their hand.
Verse 2.
Because it is, my bad, we'll just finish in verse 1. Because it is in the power of their hand, right? Go ahead, verse 2.
And they covet fields and take them by violence.
See, how was America stolen? See, how was America gotten? One person talking about, the Indians sold this land to the Europeans. Read that again.
And they covet fields and take them by violence.
Covet fields and take them by violence. That sound like somebody bought some land? Mm-hmm. They covet fields and take them by violence. How? Read on.
And houses. And take them away.
Take them away. They don't buy nothing. That's physical right there. Take them away,
So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage.
That's what they did. Oppress a man in his house, even a man in there. And who were the men that they did that to? Children of Israel. The so-called indigenous Native Americans. Right? There's your Make America Great Again right there. Right? There's your land of the free, home of the brave. Right there. You put plenty of other scriptures, but that gives a complete understanding. From there, just to give more on that thought, go to Sirach chapter 8. Sirach in the Apocrypha. Chapter 10. Sirach chapter 10. Yeah. Just to further prove how this so-called land, they covet fields, right? We read that scripture that said they covet fields. We know they covet countries, right? They covet countries, lands, whole land masses. And how they do that? Sirach chapter 10 verse 8.
Sirach 10 and 8. Because of unrighteous
You
dealings.
see that? Unrighteous dealings. That sound like a friendly purchase? Huh? Does that sound like a friendly purchase? Because of unrighteous dealings. Does that sound like a friendly purchase? No. Read that again.
Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries and riches got by deceit.
Injuries and riches got by deceit. Read.
The kingdom is translated from one people to another.
And that's how. Riches got by deceit. Death. Unrighteous dealings. The kingdom is transferred from one kingdom to another. Rape, rob, and murder. No one sold nothing and just, you guys just know it was killings. We are, you know what I'm saying? We understand that throughout history, but now we're seeing the scriptures said it was going to happen. And how it does happen. The Most High orchestrated the whole thing. Right? But again, what we supposed to do? All right? Revelation 22. Well, let me go ahead and get what I'm gonna read just through. You had anything? Close up. Okay. Let me give you all three. Deuteronomy. I'm gonna go get three more scriptures. Deuteronomy chapter 10 verse 12. Because we want to cut your light on, right? Turn on your light. So we get 3 scriptures. Deuteronomy 10 and 12. Then we're going to go to 1 Peter, then we're going to Revelation. Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 12.
Deuteronomy 10 and 12.
Turn on your light, right? Go ahead.
And now, Israel, what doeth the Lord thy God require of thee?
So what's required of you, Israelites? What's required of you? You're God's chosen people, right? You're the light of the world. You're the salt of the earth. So what's required of you? Not just knowing I'm an Israelite. What's required? Go ahead.
But to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways,
right?
And to love him.
There's 3 things he just told you. He said to fear the Most High, walk in all his ways, and love him. How you do that? Keeping his laws, statutes, and commandments. This is your heritage. Go ahead.
And to serve the Lord thy God.
That's the servants. Go ahead.
With all thy heart and with all thy soul.
See, with all thy heart and soul. What's your heart, brothers and sisters? Your mind. Go ahead.
To keep the commandments of the Lord and the statutes which I command thee this day for thy good.
It's only for your own good. So don't we want to share that with our brothers and sisters? It's your own good. Not to follow the oppressor. No, we got to come back to the Most High. Giving our bodies a living sacrifice. That's giving your body a living sacrifice. You're witnessing that you're a testimony, right? So boom. Walking all his ways. Just want to touch on that. Man, First Peter chapter 2. Then we're going to Revelation, close on, man. It's a good class. I'm sure brothers and sisters were edified. And we just gotta stay pounding. We gotta stay at it, brothers and sisters. Let our light shine. We know it get weary, it get a little heavy sometimes, but we can't what we call like in sports. We can't forfeit.
Don't give in, right?
Right, can't forfeit. 1 Peter 2:21.
1 Peter 2:21. For here, even here, unto were ye called, because
were ye called, right?
Because Mashiach also suffered for us, leaving us an example, that ye should follow his steps.
See, he left us an example that we should do what?
Follow his steps.
So that's what you got to follow the Most High steps. Again, doing what? Letting our light shine. He said, "Ye are light of the world. You're the salt of the earth. Let your light so shine amongst men that they may see your what? Your good works. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers, against the workers of iniquity?" See that? We read these scriptures. So from there, man, we're going to close on out. Revelations chapter 14, verse 12.
Oh, 14, verse 12. Okay. All right. Revelations 14, verse 12.
Right.
Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of God and the faith of a Mashiach.
You see that? Here is the patience of them. We understand, brothers and sisters, it's going to take patience. It's going to take patience. We understand that. Heavenly Father is telling us right here. Here's the patience of the saints. Here are they that do what? Keep the commandments of God and the faith of Jesus. How you do that? Here are the ones that what? Got their light on. You see that? Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of God and the faith of Jesus. By doing what? Turning your light on, man. Leaving your light on, letting your light so shine, man. Being that example. All right, so shoot, all praises to the Heavenly Father. Y'all, any quick questions on any quick questions? I should have asked you that a couple minutes ago, but it's good. Any? Brothers, sisters? No, good. All right. Well, sure.
Well, just a question. They came up. Why? How Thanksgiving is is pagan.
How is it pagan? Let's go Colossians 2:8, just to make it simple. Colossians 2:8. Because one question is, okay, is Thanksgiving, is that holiday, is that appointed time in the scriptures?
Right.
From the Most High? Is it?
No.
Okay, Colossians chapter 2, verse 8. When we read these scriptures, we got to pay attention to every. That's one thing, like we said, in school, we learn what? Reading comprehension,
Right.
math. So we definitely got to pay attention to every single word, like the little buts and ifs and therefore. You got to pay attention to that because Right? Go ahead. Colossians 2 verse 8.
Colossians 2 and 8. Beware lest.
Do what?
Beware.
You see that? That first word, beware. That means look out, watch out. Go ahead.
Lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit.
Any man spoil you, mean lie to you. Through philosophy and vain, it was vain deceit. Vain means vanity. It means nothing. Like right now, if I'm saying today is mountain climbing day. So now it's a day that everybody just gonna keep. Says who? You Amos? You said mountain climbing day? The hell with you. That's basically through philosophy. If any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, meaning it means nothing. Go ahead.
After the traditions of men.
See, that's what it is. It's a manly tradition. Read.
After the rudiments of the world.
We just read that first John 2 and 15 behind the worldly stuff. Love not the world, right? Go ahead.
And not after Christ.
And not what?
After Mashiach.
And not after Mashiach. So does Thanksgiving have anything to do with the Mashiach according to the scripture?
No.
So it's pagan. Meaning it's a lie. It's off. It's false. It's vanity. Vanity means nothing. That's what it means.
What if you're not, so just say for instance, you know how we work every day, but we're off that day. I'm not seeing it as like the pagan holiday, but I'm seeing it as, all right, everybody's off. I'm just hanging out. You know what I mean? I'm not really recognizing it as Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? I'm just chilling with my family and everything.
Okay, you said okay. I'm just playing this where you said you're off work. Okay, so where you at?
I'm just at my dad's house.
Okay, and what's going on there?
Food is already cooked.
Okay, so I'm saying, they're keeping Thanksgiving though.
I mean, yeah, I'm
just saying.
That's the part that I'm confused about because I mean, I could just do like tonight. I could just say, "Hey, everybody, you know, do you have time to be off today?" You know what I mean? Can you find it in your schedule? You know, like can you find it in your schedule to, you know, like let's all just meet up with each other. You know, because just say for instance, like on Thanksgiving,
yeah, you could talk to.
I wasn't really like looking at it like. I woke up. I'm like, ooh, yes, showtime.
Right.
Thanksgiving.
I understand.
It was more like.
I'm gonna go to John. The 2nd John. This is 2nd John. The book says something on that too, man. You know, we feel like, and that's kind of like, you know, well, I'm not really. You know what I mean? I'm just letting the children have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Get some candy and stuff. That's just like the trick or treat. You know what I'm saying? For adults saying we're not celebrating Halloween, but we're, you know what I'm saying? We're doing it because of, you know what I mean? We tried it. We try to make ourselves see some type of excuse to, but once again, it's the Heavenly Father's word, man. 2nd John chapter 2 verse. We're gonna start at 10.
2nd John chapter 2 verse 10.
Right.
If there come any unto you and bring not this doctrine,
right,
receive him not into your house.
Right, because we know that the doctrine of this Bible is keeping the laws, statutes, commandments of the Heavenly Father, and we just read that one that in Colossians where it said, beware of the worldly things, right? And in John it says, love not the world. It said, receive them not into your house or go into their house. It could be vice versa. Go ahead.
Keep
going.
Receive him not into your house,
right?
Neither bid him Godspeed,
right?
For he that biddeth him Godspeed is partaker of his evil deeds.
That's just like what he was reading earlier. He was like, you can't put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter and good for evil and evil for good. Like the evil things of that the Most High would see evil and an abomination. We can't try to make those good in no type of way, man. You know what I'm saying? Because if you do, you know what I'm saying, you're a partaker of this evil deed. You're condoning in it. That's basically what that's saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's basically so you're condoning. Just like I said, like it's someone's birthday party. You just came over here, just what's up, everybody came over here to holler at you. No, I might not see him like that, but you congratulate him on his birthday. You did. Even though you say you didn't, you showed up, you gave him a pound of hug. You told him happy birthday.
Well,
So you showed up. You got to understand how things. 1 Thessalonians 5:21. Were you done? I just want to add to that. 1 Thessalonians 5:21. Proof by
that stuff too.
right. 1 Thessalonians 5:21.
1 Thess chapter 5 verse 21.
22 really. 1 Thessalonians 5:22. This is a good one to help you out too. All we can do is really like show you what the scripture is saying, and you can kind of see what we're saying. You know what I mean? 1 Thessalonians 5:22.
1 Thessalonians 5:22. Abstain
Right.
from all appearances of evil.
Do what?
Abstain from all appearance of evil.
See, abstain mean avoid all appearances of evil. Again, like my family having Thanksgiving dinner. If by me showing up, I'm condoning in it. However, whether I like it, love it, believe it or not, I'm condoning in it. Mm-hmm. You see why? Because what are they doing? They're having this Thanksgiving celebration on this pagan day. That's the spirit that they're under. And we know now when it talks about clean and unclean, right? Now is it clean over there? So you just made yourself filthy. Just by going over there, you just made yourself unclean, partaking in heathen custom. So you see what I'm saying? We just giving it to you straight what the scriptures are saying.
Right.
You gotta let your light shine. Go ahead.
I'm gonna finish reading that 23.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Brother got so much.
Good.
Yeah, I just know, because I know you're more, in scriptures, like when you say something, you got to know. Mm-hmm. But I remember when we had Bible study, you were saying, like we can't, what is it? Like we can't judge another Israelite. You know what I mean? You remember, I don't remember, that's why I should, write it down and everything, but we can't judge another Israelite. But are we judging them because...
go to Proverbs real quick. Go to Proverbs 31. Let's see a couple scriptures. Proverbs 31. Let me give you this one here. Proverbs chapter 31. Proverbs chapter 31, I think it's verse 9. Yes. Bam. Proverbs 31 verse 9.
Right. Proverbs 31 and 9. It says, "Open thy mouth."
Open thy mouth meaning what? Like you said, remember we read earlier? Who will stand up for me against the evildoers or work up? So open thy mouth meaning speak up. Read on.
Judge righteously.
Do what?
Judge righteously.
Judging who are we judging according to? The word of the Most High. Open thy mouth, judge righteously. Go ahead.
And plead the cause of the poor and needy.
You gotta let them know. You know who the poor and needy is? Children of Israel. So it says, open thy mouth, judge righteously. So we're judging according to the laws of the Most High. We're not judging like you going to hell. You're condemned.
Right.
You're gonna get struck down. Nah,
that's judgment.
That's judgment. We can't cast judgment. Right. You're warning. Like Ezekiel said, you have to warn them. So they're not judging them. They see what I'm saying? You're warning them. That's the thing. You're warning. They're blowing it like your brother blowing the trumpet. That's the warning. Hey, a car coming. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta stop. And the Most High ain't playing with y'all.
Yeah, that's what it means.
You see what I'm saying? But if you go over there, hey, now you go on to get along. Now they gonna take you serious? They gonna look at your friend like you a fool. What the hell? What you got on your clothes? Yeah, the hell is that? Now they mocking you and disrespecting you. You gonna get mad.
Yep, that's what they gonna do.
That's what's gonna happen. It's gonna flip. It'll flip. You'll get upset with them because you ain't handling them how you're supposed to. It's like playing with a snake. You ain't pet a snake, he gonna strike your ass. It's the same thing, man. The spirit of the Most High is heavy, so they're not worshiping the Most High. So who they worshiping? They don't know. They ain't gonna sit there and tell you we're worshiping the devil. They don't know. The devil means what? Deceive, lie. Mm-hmm. So they're keeping a lie going. They don't realize it. Again, so what you got to do? Let your light shine. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got to warn them, not go along with them. Mm-hmm. Then they pick at your fringes. Then you're going to get upset. You're going to want to hit. They're going to knock somebody out. They pick at your fringes. I'm just, joking with you. You're going to pick them with that mess on his clothes.
That's what I had. It happened to me, man. Yeah, man. They look at it like it's a
Yeah, they ain't gonna take you serious.
But,
They ain't gonna take you serious.
if I get one more, man.
Can
I
you,
get one
can
more.
you just
13.
explain,
Sirach 13.
about line by line, precept by precept? Because, you know, of Proverbs 31, if someone's speaking or reading Proverbs 31, they just take it line by line and they don't understand precept by precept.
Oh, you talking about like the breakdown? You talking about like
Yeah.
Isaiah
That's gonna
28?
be
Well, that's one scripture. Go ahead. What you had? What you had real quick?
no. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, Isaiah 28. Isaiah 28.
Okay.
Isaiah 28. Right. Because understand you got concept and then you got precept. I mean, you
Right.
got context and you got precept.
Right.
Isaiah chapter 28 and verse 9. This is the basic understanding of the scriptures. Isaiah 28 verse 9.
Isaiah 28:9. Whom shall I teach knowledge?
Whom shall he teach knowledge?
And whom shall I make to understand doctrine?
Whom shall he make to understand doctrine? These are questions. Go ahead.
Them that are weaned from the milk
The basics,
and drawn from the breast.
That means the basic understanding of the Bible, to get the knowledge and the knowledge and the doctrine of the Bible. Go ahead.
For precept must be upon precept.
Right.
Precept upon precept.
Right. These precepts, scriptures, laws, commandments, precept upon precept. That's how we get the understanding of the Bible. Go ahead.
Line upon line. Line upon line.
Right.
Here a little and there a little.
Here a little and there a little. So that's how we get the understanding of the Bible. Some precept upon precept to get an understanding of what this prophet or whatever prophet was talking about, to get an understanding. Line upon line, line upon line. Here a little and there a little. Like for some question that we had, well, what about judging? There's a couple scripts, like we just went to that one in Proverbs 31. The whole book, the whole chapter of Proverbs 31 is not talking about judging. It goes into about 3 different topics. Right? So that here a little, there a little, that's, you have to get an